Social emotional learning or life skills in overview with Super Granny.
Let's begin our super story with Super Granny.
Super Granny was out in the garden with the children like every evening. Like every evening, children were there to ask her lots of questions. Questions and questions. A lot of questions related to life. Super Granny enjoyed children's company and was more than happy to answer their queries.
Hello friends. Hi Granny. We all are curious to know what life is all about. Can you help us understand?
Sure, Rehan. Choice and voice are essential for motivation. Being given an opportunity to investigate things that are important to us is a powerful motivator. So never stop asking questions.
Granny, please tell us what are life skills? We hear this word so much.
Tina, life skills are the abilities for adaptive and positive behavior that enable individuals to deal effectively with the demands and challenges of everyday life. This is what WHO says.
What does adaptive mean, Granny?
Dear Blue, adaptive means that a person is flexible in approach and is able to adjust in different circumstances. Positive behavior implies that a person is forward-looking and even in difficult situations can find a ray of hope and opportunities to find solutions.
Oh, I didn't know that, Granny.
Where did these life skills come from and what are they, Granny?
Sweetie Seema, the 10 core life skills as laid down by WHO are self-awareness, empathy, critical thinking, creative thinking, decision-making, problem-solving, effective communication, interpersonal relationship, coping with stress and coping with emotion.
How are life skills important for growing minds, Granny?
Dear Soham, we find that behavior does not always follow the mind. This is when incidents of "I know but I can't help it" occur. What we need is the ability to act responsibly. Life skills enable us to translate knowledge, attitudes and values into actual abilities.
Why is there a need for life skills education, Granny?
Oh, dear Aditi, life skills training is an efficacious tool for empowering the youth to act responsibly, take initiative and take control. It is based on the assumption that when young people are able to rise above emotional impasses arising from daily conflicts, entangled relationships and peer pressure, they are less likely to resort to antisocial or high-risk behaviors.
Who needs life skills, Granny?
Blue. The Life Skills Program is a school-based program where life skills are imparted in a supportive learning environment. They are applicable to all ages of children and adolescents in school. However, the age group targeted is mainly 10 to 18 adolescent years, since young people of this age group seem to be most vulnerable to behavior-related health problems. The program is for the promotion of health and well-being and targeted group is all children.
How can life skills be taught, Granny?
Dear Nitin, the method used in the teaching of life skills builds upon social learning theory and on what we know of how young people learn from their environment, from observing how others behave and what consequences arise from behavior. It involves the process of participatory learning using 4 basic components. 1. Practical activities. 2. Feedback and reflections. 3. Consolidation and reinforcement. 4. Practical application to day-to-day life challenges. This can be done through peer training approach.
Peer training approach.
The peer training approach involves 1 teacher and 3 to 4 student representatives from each school, forming the core life skills team at the school. They learn these skills through active learning and participation in a 6-session inter-school training workshop program. They further train their peers at school in these skills through the same process. They follow up with the main resource team for feedback, discussions, training material, etc.
What are the different methods that can be used to enhance life skills in students, Granny?
It can involve various activities such as class discussions, brainstorming, demonstration and guided practice, role play, audio and visual activities, for example arts, music, theater, dance, small groups, educational games and simulations, case studies, storytelling, debates, decision mapping or problem trees. Life skills commandments to remember. I read, I forget, I discuss, I remember, I do, I inculcate. Here are the 10 commandments of life skills. Life skills are essentially those abilities that help promote overall well-being and competence in young people as they face the realities of life. Life skills for psychosocial competence need to be distinguished from other important skills that young people will acquire as they grow up, such as reading, numbers, technical and livelihood skills. Life skills enable individuals to translate knowledge, attitude and values into actual abilities, that is, what to do and how to do it, given the scope and opportunity to do so. Life skills are the beginning of wisdom, which focuses on behavior change, our developmental approach designed to address a balance of 3 areas: knowledge, attitude and skills. We all use life skills in different situations, such as to negotiate effectively at home, school or workplace. We need to have thinking skills as well as social skills. B. When faced with difficult situations, we tend to think critically, to analyze all the pros and cons of the situation, to think out of the box to find a solution to seemingly difficult problems. Children learn their life skills from parents, teachers, and significant others who act as their role model. They gradually learn to use a particular skill effectively in a diverse situation to cope with the challenges of life. Life skills education involves a dynamic teaching process. The methods used to facilitate this active involvement includes working in small groups and pairs, brainstorming, role plays, games and debates. Many life skills are required to manage a particular situation effectively. In a way, these work best in conjunction. In fact, the appropriate combination of life skills in a given moment in art,